What is going on, guys? Window Pain's back, bringing you guys another video. And as you can tell by the title, we are just very, I would say a very touchy topic, in a way, because some people, dude, what is going on with my party? Alright, there we go. Some people think that, you know, playing your role is, you know, if you do it perfectly, you're one of the greatest players ever. Some people just look at, accomplishments. Some people just look at the raw gun skill. Some people do that all combined. Now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to combine smarts, gun skill, accomplishments, money earned, and I guess the way that they play their role on whatever team they've been on. So, top 5 players in Call of Duty history. Oh, yeah. Let's try to find a game and get into this. Once again, like all the rest of my last 3 videos, not focusing on the gameplay, more so the discussion. So, um, coming in with an honorable mention, I'm gonna give to Big Timer or Optic Big Timer. You know, he won 10 tournaments. He pretty much was like the father of professional Call of
We've
Duty.
lost control.
You could say I don't
Team
say so.
Exo online. Eliminate the enemy.
That he's the greatest. I don't say he's the greatest anymore, but some people say he's the greatest just because he started this ball. Obviously I do not say that. I feel like that's not a valid argument, but his accomplishments are a valid argument. He's won 10 tournaments, and one of them being the first ever $1 million tournament. Now, I know that the title wasn't specifically, I guess, COD Champs, but, I mean, let's be honest. The 3 years after COD XP, I got pooped on. Not really. But the 3 years after COD XP, they changed the $1 million tournament for the year to Call of Duty Champs. And it was the same prize pool. The money was distributed out the same way. And, everything felt the same. So I personally count Big Timer as a one-time Call of Duty champion just because of that reason. That tournament wins, all the way through COD 4, Black Ops 1, MW3. I think he even won one in Black Ops 2, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly, but I do know he's won 10 tournaments. Now, I know I was putting money into the, I guess, argument and the supporting, evidence. Now, a lot of you, oh my goodness, he hasn't made that much money. God, he's only made $161,000. But back then, that was fun. Nowadays, that's probably, you can come in second place at every tournament this next year, and you'll probably make more than that. But back then, 5-10 years ago, you had to win that. Another honorable mention, really quickly, Clayster.
Enemy UAV above.
13 tournament wins, one-time Call of Duty champion in Advanced Warfare. One of the greatest ARs, along with Big Timer. I didn't really speak on that much, but these are just honorable mentions, so I'm not going to go too in-depth. Went on a little bit of a run on complexity. I personally didn't see what was wrong with the team, why they got rid of him. They were doing really good with him. They won a bunch of tournaments, but, in the long run, Carmen is a better all-time player, but, I just thought that they would have been fine with. Normally teams don't make a change, and that shows how smart that team was, complexity. Or making a change and knowing that they could do even better than what they already had. So, now we're going to get into our top 5. Coming in at number 5, probably, I would say JCap. Now,
We're in control.
two-time Call of Duty World Champion.
We've lost control.
Two-time Call of Duty World Champion. One of them in Advanced Warfare, one of them in Black Ops 3. Came in
Enemy
second
UAV above.
place at 2 other COD champs. So his and 6th place in Ghost. Like, let's go through this. Comes in 2nd place in Black Ops 2, 6th in Ghost, 1st in AW, 1st in Black Ops 3, 2nd in Advanced Warfare. Those are probably the highest COD champ placings ever, besides maybe like Karma. He's won 3 of them. You know, he's won 6 other tournaments as well, dating back to MW3, I think, and Black Ops 1. I think he won one in Black Ops 2, if I'm not mistaken. Shotgunner, of course. I think he won one in Black Ops 2. Maybe he won 2, I don't know. But I know he's won a lot in Black Ops 1 and big games for him.
Enemy UAV above.
You know, one of the greater ARs of all time, probably, I'm going
Incoming
to say
enemy
the
care
second greatest. I'm number 1 because you'll find out who's number 1 later on in this video, but I would say probably the second greatest player ever. Has made 500 and I think it's 15,000, or no, 500 and yeah, it was $548,000 for Call of Duty, you know, 3rd most earned of all time. So yeah, coming in at number 5
Friendly UAV
is,
above.
JCap. No, I was just speaking about, you know, who I thought was the second greatest AR ever, JCap. Now this is the greatest AR. Optics formal. You know, mostly plays for Optics. Couple teams before that, but
We're losing.
you know, he
Enemy
is
UAV
just
online. Enemy
got
UAV
by
above.
far, I wouldn't say by far, but definitely head and shoulders above everyone else on pure raw gun skill for ARs. You know, he just... Why did you shoot at his teammate? Whatever, he just doesn't miss. It doesn't matter if it was Ghosts, back in Ghosts with a Vector, he wasn't missing. The Valve, the M8 this year, the MV4, like, he just cleaned up all the kills that weren't found on the map. And then they cleared, you know, hills. They got the uplink drone. They got, you know, they went around in SUV. And that guy just ate all my bullets. You know, he's won 20 tournaments. One of them being a COD Champs victory. I didn't mention any MVPs. I'm not going to mention any MVPs from any tournaments unless it involves money. And there's only one so far that's actually involved money. Formal this year in Infinite Warfare, well, last year now. He won the MVP and he got an extra $25,000
Enemy UAV online.
so that actually was a big deal. It wasn't just, oh, you got to be MVP. That doesn't matter. And, you know, he's earned, I think, $514,000 from Call of Duty. 4th most tournament wins ever. And a Call of Duty champion. I think that's enough said. Now, coming in at number 3. I would say, Crimsix. You know, obviously a valid argument for number 1. All the top 5 guys, I could say. You could say have a good argument. But I have Crim there, and he's won the most tournaments ever, you know? Not the most rings ever, but the most tournaments. He's won 32 LAN championships, 2 of them being COD champs. You know, he's just, he wins everything. Like, every year, he's on one of the top teams. I don't know how he does it, but every year he gets on the top team.
Mission failed. Fall back,
It's like a
Sentinel.
Black Ops 2. Complexity. Easily a top 3 team. Top 4 team in Black Ops 2. You know, won a good amount of time. Ghost. Complexity still. The best team by far. Won the championship. Won like 8 straight tournaments or something crazy like that. Uh, Advanced Warfare, Optic, top two, top three team. Won nine of the 13 tournaments I think it is that year. 8 of the 13. Um, let me get a new game. Black Ops 3, 5 of the 10 tournaments, easily a top two, top three team. And then Infinite Warfare, by far the best team. Won 4 of the 8 tournaments, including a Call of Duty championship. You know, if you just listen to what I just said, and it's like, how does he always get on the best team? Like, normally a player will have like a 6-month period where they aren't on one of the best teams, or, you know, they just aren't winning anything, they aren't coming close, but they do have the talent or something like that. Crimsix always finds his way onto a great team. I keep getting into these tiny lobbies, whatever. Um, and yeah, I would say he's probably him or Karma, the greatest all-around player of all time. Can do objective, you know, whether it's sitting in the hill, capping a flag, getting the uplink drone, you know, planting the bomb, you know, going head in first for his players. You know, he's the bait for whoever. Well, if air quotes, he's the bait, but he still picks up a kill or two every life. You know, his all-time KD's got to be pretty high, probably around a 1.2, 1.3. Yeah, coming in at number 3, Crimsix. Now, coming in at number 2, I'm going to say Karma. Karma 3 ring. Oh my goodness, the first player ever with 3 championships. Now, why does this keep happening? Whatever, I'm just going to talk for the rest of the video. The first player ever with 3 championships. Won 23 tournaments. And he's the earningest player ever. Oh, and for Crimsix, I forgot to say, he's earned, I think it's like $621,000. Karma has earned $638,000. More than any Call of Duty player ever. More than any Halo player ever. More than any Counter-Strike player ever. More than any StarCraft player ever. Any Super Smash Bros. Anything you can name besides League of Legends and Dota 2. He's the earningest player ever. Besides those 2 games. 3 championships. Those 3 alone got him $350,000. 23 tournament wins. Um, he's another player that not quite like Crimsix, but almost. Always finds himself on a good team. Impact, Rico Impact, best team in Black Ops 2, Complexity, best team in Ghost, Advanced Warfare. He didn't find himself. This is the thing that he doesn't have on Crimsix, but this is literally about it. This is why I still have him a little bit higher than Crimsix. He had like a 4 to 6 month period where I think it was actually about 6 months. 6 month period where he was not on a good team. He had the skill, and he proved that near the end of the year. But he was not on a good team until he got the Optic, and obviously he won. I think it's like 3, 4 tournaments, something like that. Black Ops 3 won 5 of 10 along with Crimsix, and then this year, same with Crimsix, 4 out of 8, won a championship, making it his third. See the pictures all over Instagram and Twitter, especially Twitter, of him putting all 3 of his rings on. You see, you know, that says enough. You know, he's got the bling on his finger. And coming in at number 2 is Karma. Now, coming in at number 1, I think, I wouldn't say it's the obvious choice, but I would say that after the players that you heard me name before this, you would expect this. Number 1 is Scump. Scumpy, Scump or Jump. The greatest Call of Duty player ever. Whether he's the best player or not, he's always a top 3 player in every single Call of Duty. Black Ops 2, I would say he was number 2 to Karma. Ghost, I would say he was number 2 to Crimsix. Advanced Warfare, I'd say he was number 1. Black Ops 3, I'd say he was probably number 1. Infinite Warfare, I'd say he was number 2 behind his teammate Formal. Um, just starts off in Black Ops 1, wins a tournament with TP, Aches, and one of his friends. His first tournament win ever. I think he took home like $2,500. And now you see him take home a Call of Duty championship for $150,000. Pretty crazy to see how far he's come. He's won 27 tournaments, one of them being a Call of Duty championship. And you would say that he's by far the greatest submachine gun player ever. And you would say probably throughout every game has the most gun skill ever. Infinite Warfare was focused a little bit more on the ARs, so his teammate Formal got some shine. But you see before that, on all the other teams it's been his shine, or maybe in Black Ops 2 a little bit of big timers. But, you know, great S&D player now. Didn't used to be too hot, but now really solid S&D player. Knows how to play, matured a lot. He's earned $523,000. I think that's good for fourth all time behind, so very slightly behind JCap, and I think it's like $100,000 behind Krim and like like $90,000 behind Krim and like 110 behind Karma, but no big deal. I would say the best gun skill I've ever seen. He just wants to win. He does whatever it takes to win. Second most tournament wins ever, has a ring. And he's very young. And that's crazy to say he's the greatest ever, and he's only, next year he'll be going to COD Champs being only 23. You see, I think it's Clayster, he'll be like 26 or something, 26, 27, who knows. But Clay, obviously an honorable mention, not even a top 5 player, pretty crazy. But that is the top 5 players of all time. To recap really quickly, honorable mention, a big timer in Clayster, and I forgot to say, Clayster has earned $343,000 off of Call of Duty. Number 5, JCap. Number 4, Formal. Number 3, Crimsix. Number 2, Karma. And number 1, King Scump. You gotta give it to him, man. Everyone said it. Not everyone, but some people even said it before he had a ring. Now that he has a ring, you gotta give it to the man. But thank you guys for tuning in. End of summer, starting school back up. Gonna be uploading. I'm gonna aim for once a day. Do I know if I'm gonna do it or not? No. I don't have anything like totally planned, like a certain game that I'm gonna keep playing. I don't really like the new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare that much. Old ones. I've just been playing this game, to be honest. Thank you guys for tuning in to the top 5 Call of Duty players of all time, and I will catch you guys in the next video.